Why you will rent forever. The American dream is officially dead. They took it out back and shot it. If you're under 30 years old, you are completely fucked. Absolute bloodbath. Bought a 4-bedroom house in 1982 for 3 raspberries. Evolution. Needs a blood sacrifice to rent a moldy 1-bedroom next to a highway. Your grandpa worked part-time selling shoes and bought a house with a white picket fence. Bro has a master's degree and eats cold chef Boyardee over a dirty sink. Every Thanksgiving your uncle tells you to just skip the Starbucks coffee and buy property. The disconnect from reality is actually terrifying. Back in my day, we just walked into the bank, gave the manager a firm handshake, and got a 30-year mortgage on minimum wage. The median home price in the U.S. is $420,000. With a 7% interest rate, you're basically paying $1 million for a drywall box. Bro is cooked. I just need to save up 20% for a down payment. Inflation is eating your savings faster than you can earn it, idiot. You save $5,000, and the housing market goes up by $50,000. You're running on a treadmill covered in baby oil. Bro works 40 hours a week in an HR cubicle. After taxes, FAFSA loans, and car insurance, he has exactly $14 in checking. He is bleeding out. The government takes 30% to fund monkeys playing video games. Then you pay state tax, then sales tax. You're financially violated daily. So bro gives up on buying. He opens the Zillow app to look for a rental. It is a completely unhinged psychiatric ward of pure despair. Zillow hell. Bro's wallet. The landlord. $2,500 a month for a studio apartment where the toilet is practically inside the kitchen sink. It's a prison cell. Cozy urban studio. Features natural light and a shared hallway bathroom. Only $2,500 per MO. No patches, no gas, no briefing, moldy. The application process is literally harder than getting into Harvard. You need an 800 credit score, 3 times the rent in gross income, and a stool sample. Here is my W-2, my credit report, and a letter from my pastor. Application denied. Someone else offered to pay 6 months in cash. You pay a $75 non-refundable application fee just to get ghosted by a property management company. Homeless. The corporate overlords. Why is this happening? Because mega corporations and hedge funds are buying up entire neighborhoods in cash 20% over the asking price. You aren't competing against another family for a house. You're competing against a $1 trillion algorithm that wants to turn you into a permanent serf. You own nothing. I want to build generational wealth for my future kids. The future. You will rent a pod, eat bugs, and subscribe to heated seats. They literally want you to own absolutely nothing. You're a biological battery powering the GDP until your heart stops. Because bro can't afford his own place, he is forced to get roommates. He is 28 years old, full-grown adult living with 3 random dudes he found on Craigslist. Roommate Craig plays League of Legends until 4 a.m. screaming at his monitor and leaves pubes on the only bar of soap in the shower. It is biological warfare. Pure agony. Hey man, can you please do your dishes? It's been 3 weeks. Stop being toxic, bro. My mental health is really bad right now. Living with other adult men is an absolute psychiatric nightmare. The kitchen smells like a mass grave. Bro brings a girl home from Tinder, but he has to whisper because his roommate is in the next room violently coughing up bong rips. Romance is completely dead. No dignity. The elites call this co-living to make it sound trendy. Oh wow, look at this cool millennial co-living space. No bitch, it's a glorified homeless shelter with Wi-Fi. This is the entire loop of the American experience. You go to a corporate job, you hate to pay the mortgage of a slumlord who literally hates you. Bro's check. Landlord. Every first of the month, bro's bank account gets digitally violated. He transfers his entire life force, so some guy in Miami can buy a new jet ski. Hey buddy, property taxes went up, so I gotta raise rent by $400. Also, the washing machine is still broken. Don't be late. If your sink breaks, the landlord sends his uncle who knows a guy to fix it with duct tape and a prayer. It floods your apartment 3 days later. Slumlord millionaire. I will just move to a cheaper state like Texas or Florida. Escape. Every New Yorker already did that and ruined the market there too. There's nowhere left to run. The California and New York tech bros infested every cheap city and tripled the rent. There's no escape. The housing market is a giant Ponzi scheme designed to extract every last drop of dopamine and capital from your wagie body. The pyramid is set in stone. The banks print the money, the boomers hoard the land, and the wagies deliver the DoorDash. Is the housing bubble ever going to pop? Well, Will prices crash? No. The government will print another $3 trillion before they let homeowners lose a dime. They will never let housing prices fall. It's the only thing keeping the boomer retirement funds afloat. You are the sacrificial lamb. So just accept it. You're never going to have the white picket fence. You're going to rent a pod, eat cold Chipotle, and scroll TikTok until the simulation crashes. Accept your fate. I'm going to go pay my monthly pet rent for a goldfish now. Good night, America. May the algorithm have mercy on your soul. It's over.